Good morning. This stupid fucking picture every time I forget. Remember this guy? Remember when I made Nebraska a POD in college basketball against Texas A&M and they got their ass kicked? Yeah, that was fun. What's up? Check it out. Underdog sent me a shirt. You like it? You like it? I like it. It's cool. It's a little boxy. It's a little loose. But I'm kind of digging it's champion. Where's the thing? Champion. Let's fucking go. You see like the sleeves, like a little boxy, it's good for my shoulders, but I'm gonna have to break it in a little bit. Also got this tennis ball. Underdog tennis ball. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, though. My dog doesn't play fetch. He's not a dog, unfortunately. W Mojo, though. Not shit talking earmuffs, Mojo. What's up? Good morning. That Brewers game was brutal to watch. Yeah, I did not watch it. I did not get too involved with baseball yesterday. All I did was tail our beloved BK on a Mets Nerfy. He said it was a nuke. I put half a unit on it, and it was indeed sweat free. So shout out BK. Thank you for the winner, as the kids say. Thank you for the winner. What's up, Rigged Lines? What's that say? Thumbs up. Boom. I like that. Nice job. Nifty use of hand emojis. OU already won the SEC 30-1. Cameron Young Day. Cam Young. What is Cam Young starting well? He's a Colorado guy. He would win a tournament in Colorado. Although I hope he doesn't because I didn't end up betting him. I went with stupid fuckface Colin Morikawa. Because I just figured it would hurt so much. I don't think Colin Morikawa is a guy that's going to win a golf tournament in Colorado. I really don't. I didn't do any research on this tournament, and I've been pretty tapped out. No BK on the stream this week, so I didn't bet much. Well, I think I did like 2 units. I did 1.25 on Colin. I'll put it in my Action Network shortly. If you don't follow me on Action Network, feel free. By the way, Action Network reached out to me and then they never followed up. I wonder why. Maybe they didn't see my response. I like Action Network, so it's kind of a missed opportunity on their end because I would promote the shit out of it. I think it's a great tracking app. I dabbled with BetStamp last year. It wasn't my favorite, but I did, in case people don't remember or weren't following me at the time, I started on the Action Network app 2.5 years ago, and I started tracking for the NFL preseason, and I went 1-8. I won my first bet. I think it was the Giants against the Patriots money line or something like that. They were -2.5 and they won by 1 or 2. Took them on the money line and I lost my next 8 bets. And I was like, well, I want a true NFL record. So I switched to BetStamp. It was fun. I don't have anything bad to say. I just didn't love the user interface. I like Action Network more. So W Action Network. Also W, thank you to Pickett for inviting me to the baseball game this weekend. I unfortunately am not going to be able to make it. I think it's tomorrow? No, Saturday, the 24th. I'm going to be in Paris. I'm going to Paris tomorrow night. Very excited. Can't wait for a little vacation. I know Steak has already given me shit that I'm going to not be here for the start of football season. But like I like to remind him, listen, it's week 0. And week 1 in college football. I'm not the biggest week 1 better anyway, because I don't know. I can't pretend like I know these teams. I can't pretend like I know these transfers coming in and these young kids that were sophomores, now juniors. I like to get some eyes on them first. With that said, we are previewing college football all week. We have done the ACC, then we did the Big Ten, then we did the Big 12. Thank you, Jovan, Jovan, for coming on yesterday. That was some great Big 12 talk. I am going to tail him on Iowa State over. And then I think for the newsletter, he's going to send me a write-up for Cincinnati. He sold me on Cincinnati, so I'm going to tail him on that. My biggest play is going to be the under wins in Oklahoma State. And then SEC, I've got some that I like too. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to go through it as we have all week. I think people have enjoyed it for the most part. Feedback's been pretty solid. And then subscribe to the newsletter if you haven't already. SU Kim coming out hot. He always likes to. He always likes to come out hot. Let's get the newsletter. Nightbot, send that bitch out there. Don't worry, squad. I'll be balls deep in week 0 and week 1 while DGen is deep throating croissants like RG3. What's funny is you might be joking, but that is in fact what will be happening. That is absolutely what will be happening. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Twitter. Good morning, Twitch. I like how the rooms get full nice and early now. It's great. We don't have to spend too much time shooting the shit and wait for people to arrive to class. See, we got 50 in here on Twitch already. But yeah, Steak, you're not far off. You're not far off. I mean, I don't like what French food is there to really get excited about. Escargot. I'm not a bougie bitch. I'm good with nice things. Don't get me wrong. I like travel hotels and sporting events. I'll pay. I'll pay. Get me on the aisle. Get me lower bowl. Get me a good seat. I'll fucking pay for a little premium experience at a golf tournament. Yeah, I'll do that. First time in my life having status on an airline, 37 years old. Never in my 20s. I was back of the plane. I was staying at little shitty hotels. Yep. One time I took my wife for her birthday on a whim upstate New York when we had a car. We had a little beat up Nissan Versa. We got it for like $3,000 at an auction. I'm pretty sure somebody blew their brains out because the roof just had like this like splatter on top of it. But that's all right. We chose to ignore it. On a whim, took her up to upstate, booked some hotel. We walked in. It was one of those hotels. It had green carpet. And in the room, not even in the bathroom, in the room, it had a heart-shaped bathtub. Yeah. You ever seen Dumb and Dumber? Just like that. Heart-shaped bathtub. That's what we used to do. That's how we used to roll. I remember too, we didn't have anything. So we didn't have anything to drink. And there was like nothing there in this upstate area where we stayed. So we stopped this little gas station. We got a disgusting $10 bottle of wine. And I got a tall Beck's. Brown paper bag. And that's how we celebrated her birthday like 10 years ago. W Romance. All right. By the way, Beck's not my favorite beer. Not my favorite beer. I remember I didn't enjoy that. Red Roof in Tampa. You know, you'll get these guys like Johnny Giuntana and Avery Chenier with Gate 14. Love those guys, but they like to say, oh, trust fund, rich kid, blah, blah, blah. No. Listen, Steak and I are from the slums. No, I'm just kidding. We're not from the slums. But listen, we went to Tampa for our friend's birthday. Shout out B Young. Our friend's birthday to take him to Mons Venus. We didn't have any money, and we stayed at a Red Roof Inn. 3 of us at a Red Roof Inn with 2 double beds across the street from Mons Venus. Let me tell you, that was one of the sketchiest places I have ever been in my life. There was nothing but semi-trucks. Nothing against truck drivers, by the way. I respect them. But there were semi-trucks in the parking lot, and then us 3 idiots and a guy outside walking around. I thought he was holding a chain and just walking around drunk like a zombie. It was an experience. And yeah, so our buddy, the birthday boy, got 1 bed, and then Jake and I had to spoon in a double bed. Jake's a big guy. You know what he does? One of his signature moves, he just stares at you. Jay, listen, if you're sharing a bed with a buddy, all right, and now listen, you gotta pause. That's what you gotta do sometimes. All right. That's what you have to do. If you don't have daddy's credit card, this is what you have to do. You have to fucking get a double bed and share it. I'm on one side, Steak's on the other. You would think I'll look this way, Steak will look that way. No. Steak goes inwards. Steak's staring right at me. Very uncomfortable. I trusted him. I didn't think he was going to make any sudden moves, but this was POV. Steak on a bed, double bed at Red Roof Inn. That's what you see. I should see the back of his head just staring right at me. Interesting experience. Anyways, good morning. Pillow talk with your pals before bed. Come on. Yep. LMAO fucker just stares at you. Seriously. Catch up on the comments real quick. Oh, we got a lot of them. I'm not going to catch up on all of them. Easy Money Group. Yeah, I would love for Easy Money to come back. We'll see if they do. Texas is overrated as a state or college football team. Yeah, I'm going to be fading Texas for sure. I know it's juicy, but I don't care. Don't worry. Yep. I don't know if you've been, but there's a restaurant in Paris called Les Entrecôtes, and they serve steak fries only. Very popular. I was in Paris. I've only been to Europe twice. But I did bounce around quite a few times when I was there. But I was in Paris for like 3 days. And then I don't know where I went after that. I think I went to Barcelona. I liked it. I'm looking forward to going back to Ireland while you're over the pond. I know that's going to be my next trip. Maybe next year. We'll see. Got to get out of the system before kids. Ireland, Scotland, next trip for sure. I got hooked. It did. I got a belly right now. It ain't great. But like I said, I didn't deflate for this trip because, I think if anything, I'm eating French food for fucking 10 days. I should lose weight. What do they eat? Snails? Liver mousse? Pate? I mean, come on. The French ain't known for their food. Oh, man. 8.5? 8.5. French food sucks. Yeah. You mean freedom fries? I'm just kidding. That's all I enjoy in the Europes, honestly. Yep. Players play. Yep. Happy Jeff Springs Day. Yeah. Who was the little spoon? Me. W20 the truck driver. Yep. DJ, when is the flight? Tomorrow night. It's an overnight flight. 10:30 p.m. I think 10, something like that. I don't know. 9:30. I don't know. It's one of those fucking times. Ole Miss fading. Yep. I'll unban him in a second. Give me Bama to make the playoffs. They're acting like DeBar didn't go to the Natty last year. No, he has a better roster. Yeah, I will. I will be on Jalen Milroe to win the Heisman. It's actually the only bet I have right now. 2 units, 13-1. Have a physical ticket from Circo. Yep. He should literally go to a soccer match. Yeah, not a bad idea. Although I'm not really staying in Paris for too long. I'm getting the fuck out of there. I want to go to the south of France. I've never been. I heard it's nice. Flight tracker only flight. Yeah. Can you sleep on flights? I cannot, Kev, but I will tell you, this is the very first time in my life I am flying Delta One. I've heard great things. This is one of those seats where they reclines like all the way back. Never done it before. Only time I flew first class international, true story. Then we can get into it. Take a Xanax, you'll be fine. You know, I've only taken a Xanax one time in my life. I was in high school, and I took it and I drank 3 beers and I was fucked up. Xanax works miracles. Yep. Spender Parrot says it sucks compared to the rest of Europe. I don't know. I mean, I liked it when I was there for 3 days. It's a cool city. Depends on where you go. It's just like anywhere. See, here's the problem. Let me give you a little advice when you travel. You go to these places. You can't just go to the touristy places. Okay. When you go to Paris, if you just go to Paris and you go to the Eiffel Tower, you go to Champs-Élysées, it would be like going to New York and just going to Times Square. You can't do that. Times Square is miserable. Awful. You got to find it takes work. You got to do a lot of research. My wife taught me this shit. It takes a lot of work, but you got to research these places. Every Times Square has a Brooklyn, okay? And you'd be like, oh, Brooklyn fucking hipsters, this and that. Yeah, there's a lot of that there too. But there's these nice, beautiful, calm, quiet areas with good food, good coffee, good drinks, good bars, good everything, nice people, okay? Please do baseball after. I'm going to try. I have a hard stop today. I am very corp. I got to run out of here. I got a 1 o'clock. I got a fucking 1:30. I got a 3 o'clock. I got a 4 o'clock. And then I'm scramming back here to do a spaces tonight at 6 p.m. Fat Girls, can you do me a big solid, brother? Is there a way you can pin that tweet to the chat here in Twitch for the spaces? Is G-Tech sharp? I don't think so. No, wait, yes, they are. I'm sorry. Lying down. That's what I'm hoping. I do not. I drink. I do a great job drinking. I just can't sleep. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Times Square during New Year's, absolute hell on earth. Oh, dude, it's awful. What happened to single bullet fee now? Gutless weenie Colin. Yeah, I'm sorry. They are sharp because I believe they're down from 14.5 down to 10. I think they're too sharp. I like FSU. If Cal wins, I'm going to die because I bet on him weeks on end. Brother, I've been betting him for years on end. Welcome to the fucking club. It's really a FOMO bet. I don't think he's winning. I like Finau. That's why I'm in with Finau. And I took Noren. But Noren might be bad. Fake sharp early right out of the gate. But, hey, I got to give Parlay Safari credit. Smart dude. And I know Parlay Safari's premium VIP capper, so I don't always know what he's on. But I like that he drops these little teasers. He's not somebody I want to see myself on the opposite side of. And I think that he was already hinting at the fact that they kind of reminded him of Navy. And I agree. And hand up, I didn't bet it, but I like Navy in that game. I did. Almost got duped. I grabbed FSU -10. I think it could creep back up. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I want FSU first half or if I want the game because the backdoor does concern me a little bit. But I also think that GT might come out strong. I'm not a Haynes King guy. But anyways, I'm going to be back. I'm going to miss week 0. I'm going to miss week 1. There's going to be no streams next week. I will be able to stream tomorrow. I'm going to be back on the 2nd. The schedule is as follows. Mondays, recaps. Tuesdays, NFL. Wednesdays, college. Thursdays, Thursday Night Football. Friday, fine tune. All right? Going to Paris. I also took the game under CFSU slow start. Yep. I have no idea. You have to ask him that. First half under. Yep. I like that too. All right. Without further ado, because I do have a hard stop, let's get into pull out your magazines, motherfuckers. That's all right. You don't have one? Aaron Rye, top 20 finish. Why do I feel like that's the 17th time I've seen that? Are you just spamming it in chat? Chat. I know that's just the one thing these streamers love doing. I don't know why. I know it's been going on for so long, but I know the streamers love doing it. Love saying chat. And it's fine a couple times. Too much chat, though. Too much chat is not healthy. All right. Here we go. Georgia. Georgia's number one. I'm not going to spend any time covering Georgia. Thomas, you are loaded with questions, but that's okay. I have a lot of questions. I don't know where you've been all week. It is Lindy's, and I got it off of Amazon. There we go. Thank you. Please go click this link. It's a Twitter link, and it'll take you to the spaces. Please RSVP for the spaces. Steak will be there. We will be there at 6 p.m. tonight Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be talking about college football futures. We've gone through everything. Our newsletter is going to be out tomorrow. Please go to the website and subscribe. Again, sorry to be Corp. Newsletter, bang. By the way, what's good, Greg? Hope you are well. Who's Greg? DJN, was your France tweet a joke? No, I'm actually going tomorrow night. Go to the Brock D with a sub bang. Let's go. 10-month. Appreciate you, Brock. A couple of new follows yesterday, too. OJ Pimpson. Bets. That's fun. OJ Pimpson. Oh, that's fun. Clever. Spain PNR. Welcome to the board. Please do not spam links in chat. You will be banned of self-advertisement. Yep, fire me up, chat. That's the only one I like, right? You're really going to meet. Stop it. We're not doing this. By the way, last time I was in Europe for around the same time, it was when Notre Dame played Michigan and beat the fuck out of Michigan. I was in Portugal and I dressed up like a leprechaun. Safe to say my wife was not thrilled. I think I have a picture, actually. You want to see a picture of it? Let me show you. I probably have a picture. I think I sent it to the DJN group recently. Let me see if I can find it. I think I sent it. Let's see. Probably not going to be able to find it. I think I definitely sent it to them recently, though. Thought I did. Maybe not. No? Okay. What is the best month for sports? Probably October. January is pretty good, too, if you think about it. You got the college football playoff. You got the NFL playoffs. You got fucking hockey. You got NBA, if that's your thing. Not really my thing. Anyways, let's get into the yes, but I'm going to be out of town next week. Spare me the bullshit about, oh, my God, you're going to miss football. Listen, it's week zero. I'm coming back. It's going to be week one in college football. I'm not gambling. I'm not a big gambler in week one anyway. We tried to dabble in the newsletter in week one. I said scale back. Steak said no. I was like, all right, fine. I think we did. I think we had 9 plays and we went 2-7. Although I will say, I think week 0 I went 5-0, which is crazy. I don't know how that happened. Shout out Audric Estime. But it was all downhill from there. Last year, not good football seasons for me. Really just overall not a great betting year for me. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not. So anyways, year before that was very good. College football was very good. I crushed bowl season. And then NFL was solid. That was, of course, when I tracked on BetStamp. Action Network, not so much. But we're gonna right the ship. We're going to point out some look ahead, some letdowns. Those are the best spots to play in college football. All right. What does it say? Pregnant wife asked me to do farmer's market Saturday. Whatever holds a Jawtech ticket, doing it for all of us. Love that. DJ hates college football, loves wife more than back in the Discord. Listen, you're on thin ice, pal. Don't fuck it up. Mark Mom here and ready to hammer the tide in basketball and football. Bet you are. You love Georgia Tech tonight? Bet you do. I love college football. Mrs. Week 0. Shocked Allen isn't having a field day with that info. Get fucked. All right, let's talk. I'm passing on Georgia. I'm going to tell you right now. I faded Texas last year. All right. And I ate shit. I did. I ate shit. It was a bad decision. I'm not really a Steve Sarkisian guy. But I'll tell you what. He had a good football team last year. All right. This team is returning 13 starters. I hate how the magazine does this. 13 starters, but including the kicker. I don't give a fuck. 12 starters, 5 on offense, 7 on defense. Emerging star Anthony Hill Jr., most valuable player Quinn Ewers. I don't know. Are we Quinn Ewers guys? Are we Quinn Ewers guys? I don't really know that I am. Top newcomer, wide receiver Isaiah Bond. He announced his arrival on the national stage with the game-winning catch for Alabama in the Iron Bowl. Wow. I didn't know that. Well, that's not good. So you're telling me Quinn Ewers has some fucking weapons. Is that what you're telling me? I want to fade Texas. I want to get my lick back on Texas. How do you guys feel about that? Good idea? Bad idea? Xavier Worthy's gone. Jonathan Brooks is gone. Not a lot of returning starters. Well, I'm sorry. 4 of the 5 offensive linemen are back. That's always good. Offensive line is very important in football. Last year, great season. Lost to Oklahoma. W's had Oklahoma. That was huge. Nice comeback. Love Dylan Gabriel, my dog. Big questions. Can the offense improve on third down and in the red zone? Can the run defense remain stout? Listen, they lost some bad motherfuckers on the defensive line last year. Real bad. Can the pass defense improve? Only 1 returning starter in the secondary. They're starting a sophomore. Shall we look at this schedule? Just take Utah to make the playoff? No. Let's talk here. Here's the schedule. At home versus Colorado State. On the road in the big house against Michigan. Special K, are you here? I would like to call you to the front of the class, and I would like to say something. Special K has been in my DMs talking about 2 things. 1, he doesn't understand why everybody likes Texas A&M against Notre Dame. I'm going to stay on the sideline for that one. I don't know that Notre Dame is going to beat Texas A&M. Do I think Texas A&M is very good? Not really. Hard place to play. Riley Leonard, first game, starting in a new school, new offense after an injury. Me and Kevin Stake are barking at each other in Discord about the Falcons. Fuck the Falcons. But anyways, he's also been telling me about Texas and Michigan. And obviously, as a Michigan fan, you can get the sense of where his opinion lies in the game. Now, I am one to not really fall into a fan of a team telling me they like that team to win. If anything, I want to fade that fan. I like when a fan of a team is not comfortable about their opponent. Then I'll bet on it. Okay, call it contrarian, call it whatever you want. That's what I like. I like being uncomfortable. However, in this case, I agree with Kevin. I'm not really a Sharon Moore guy, but I do think Michigan is fucking loaded with talent. And I think Texas is going to lose that game. I'm going to be on Michigan in that game, likely. But I also, you know what? I don't even have the lines up. I also am going to be on Texas under their win total, which is 10.5 games. But it's juiced like a motherfucker. All right. That was at FanDuel. Let's see. FanDuel. Hold on one second. Shit. I did this wrong. Hold on. Fuck. Did I do this right, actually? Oh, no. Big Ten. No. SEC. What am I doing? 10.5 is under -180. Sorry about that. Those don't grow on trees. No, they don't. No, they don't. Exactly. It's exactly my point. I'm in. So week 2, I say they lose. Then they go back home. They play UTSA and ULM in Mississippi State. So they get 3 home games in a row. Then it's Michigan. I'm sorry. Then it's Oklahoma in Dallas. After Oklahoma, they play Georgia. If I'm betting the under, I have no opinion. No opinion. But I'm not going to get cute and fade Georgia. Absolutely not. I don't think Oklahoma's going to be very good. Steak doesn't like Oklahoma. I'm not really high on Jackson Arnold. I watched Jackson Arnold in that game, in the bowl game. He didn't do it for me. And, I think Brett Venables, I don't know. Not in love. Not in love. But you cannot tell me with a straight face that playing Oklahoma and then Georgia, you can't tell me that's ideal. It's not. That was his first game. Come on. Fine, I'll give him a chance, but I'm not betting on him. It's the SEC, and his name is Luther Burden, yeah. Well, Steak loves Missouri this year. He's taking to make the playoff over wins. However, he's taking Brady Cook to win the Heisman, not Burden. So let's keep going because it's not necessarily just a cupcake after that. After Georgia, you play at Vanderbilt, but then you play Florida. Listen, I know Florida's a 5.5 win total. I'm not saying they're going to be good, but I still think they're going to be a pesky team. Then you go to Arkansas. Arkansas is going to suck. Then you play Kentucky at home. I don't know anything about Kentucky. We'll get there. And then you finish at Texas A&M. All I'm saying is this. 3 games. Actually, 4 games. At Michigan, Oklahoma, followed by Georgia. Georgia's at home. Damn it. Followed by Georgia. And then at Texas A&M. Got to lose 2 of those to win the bet. And you can't slip up against Kentucky, and you can't slip up against Florida. I like it. Give me the under Texas. Give me the under Texas. Here's a good one. Ole Miss. Turn your pages to 208. Turn your pages to 208. And let me tell you why I'm fading Ole Miss. But before I do, let me get the accurate win total up here. Hold on. Sorry for burping in the microphone. The fuck is Ole Miss? Oh, Mississippi. 9.5 wins. Ole Miss. Over. All right. The last game could be for a playoff spot for both teams. Yeah. Spaces tonight at 6. I am there. Yes, please direct your attention, if you haven't already, to the pinned message from Fat Girls. Thank you, Fat Girls, for taking care of that. Also, I should probably retweet the space and let people know that I am live. Hold on. Sorry. Live talking SEC and why I'm fading Ole Miss. Hop in. I love saying hop in. Tune in. Join. Big hop in guy. Okay, Ole Miss. Here are the plays. Under 9.5 wins. You can get it at a plus price here at Bet Online. Plus 110. I saw it was even money on FanDuel. And then we are also going to take Ole Miss to miss the playoffs. Ole Miss to miss the playoffs at even money. Yeah, he's good. I like Lane Kiffin. But here's the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. The problem is Ole Miss. The bar is set a little bit too high. Yeah, he's a great college head coach. I think he is. Well, I don't know. Great might be a stretch. He's very good. Lane Kiffin is meant to be a college head coach. The problem is, I don't think he's had these sort of expectations where he's supposed to win a national championship. That's what people are saying about Ole Miss. Jackson Dart to win the Heisman. Ole Miss to win the SEC, or at least compete to win the SEC against Georgia, and potentially win a national championship. No. Jackson Dart is back. He's very good. 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 3,300 yards passing. Leading rusher's gone. Quinshon Judkins learned this 2 days ago. The defense returns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters. All new linebackers. New corners. Safeties are back. That's good. Last season, 10-2. In a win against Penn State in the bowl game. But let's be honest. Penn State fucking sucks. No, I'm sorry. I won't take that away from them. That was a good win for Ole Miss. Good enough. But Jackson Dart is not winning the Heisman Trophy. In Ole Miss, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think they're a good team. I really do. I'm not going to be fading them year in, year out, or game in, game out, I should say. It's just too many expectations for a guy like Lane Kiffin. That's what I think. That's how I feel. It's my opinion. Long Beach with a sub bank. Appreciate you. WDGen, W Futures, Elmore, Kawafomo. Yeah. I don't like that. Last year, they lost to Georgia 57-17. Got that ass whooped. Lost to Alabama 24-10. Played them tough. 10-2. As mentioned, here's the schedule this year. You need 3 losses. I need 3 losses. Furman and Middle Tennessee State, then at Wake Forest, Georgia Southern, and Kentucky are the first 5 weeks of the schedule. They're probably going to roll through that. Roll. At South Carolina, they stink. That's 6 games right there. But you know what that is, too? That's no bye week. And then, no bye, you go to LSU. You go to LSU, and LSU is going to be there ready for what? Ready for what? Revenge. Because Ole Miss beat LSU last year in a fucking barn burner, 55-49. Brian Kelly is now welcoming Lane Kiffin into that stadium kindly. You can say what you want about Brian Kelly. I know he killed a kid. I know he's a scumbag piece of shit, but the guy's a winning football coach. And we're talking about betting on football. That ain't going to be easy for Ole Miss. I think they lose that game. Then they get a bye. Oklahoma at home, at Arkansas, Georgia at home. Then they get another bye at Florida and Mississippi State. So here's the thing. In my opinion, Ole Miss is going to lose to LSU and they are going to lose to Georgia. I need a third loss somewhere. Oh, I love that. Remember. Ole Miss has 6 straight weeks of football, no off weeks. Yep. Before playing LSU on October 12th. So here's the thing. They're going to lose to LSU. They're going to lose to Georgia. I need a third loss. Who's it going to be? At Florida, at the Swamp, late in the season. Oklahoma at home. At South Carolina. Kentucky at home. You got to slip up in one of those games. I say yay. I don't think they play Bama. They don't play Bama, Blaine. Yeah. Last time Ole Miss played South Carolina and Columbia, they lost. Oh, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Good to know. Thank you. I was not aware. Bama, Alabama. Listen, I'm not going to bet on Alabama this year as a team. No investment. I think they're going to be good. I like Kalen DeBoer. I think that's a good hire. I have no issue with Nick Saban leaving. Jalen Milroe, single bullet. 2 units, Heisman winner, 13-1. Guy's a freak. He's a playmaker. That's what you need to be to win the Heisman. I know the critics have said for every good play he makes a mistake. Sure. But he was also a sophomore. Now he's a junior. He's got another year of experience, new coach, new system, maybe a little bit bumpy out of the gate. Yeah, Western Kentucky, South Florida, then you go at Wisconsin, then you get Georgia. I mean, it's not a very easy schedule by any means. At Tennessee, at LSU, at Oklahoma. These are tough games. But it's also a big stage. And you need a big stage if you're going to bet on a Heisman winner. So, in my household, it's roll damn tide. Go Milroe. All Milroe, all the time. Heisman winner. Missouri Tigers. Let's talk about Missouri. Steak loves Missouri. I don't know that I love Missouri quite as much, but I am in on Missouri. Eli Drinkowitz is their head coach. He's been there 4 years. He's 28-21. Returning 8 starters on offense. You got to like that. 5 on defense. MVP Luther Burden. We love him. Emerging star tight end. Kind of looks like a little shit, though. Don't know how I feel about this guy. Top newcomer, offensive lineman. He left guard for Oklahoma last season as a true freshman. 3 big questions for Missouri. You ready? Let's see if anybody's got any answers. G-Ski with a new follow. What's up, G-Ski? Welcome to the board review. By the way, if you are watching on Twitch or YouTube, whatever, make sure you hit follow. Smash that follow button. Chat. All right, chat. Thanks, chat. Chat. All right, 3 big questions. Can the running game keep rolling? I don't know. Let's see. Leading rusher is gone. Schrader. New guy coming in, Marcus Carroll. Don't know who he is. How much will the defense change? Only returning 5 starters. Is the biggest loss at kicker? Yeah, I'll take my chances on that. If that's one of the biggest questions, I'll take my chances on that. 10-2 last year with a win against Ohio State in the bowl game. Do you guys remember? Remember, Winnie, remember? That's from Hocus Pocus. Watch it. Good movie. You got to start saying clip it. Clip it, chat. All right, real quick before we get too far, because Bork knows ball. Transfers. Yeah. I like that, Bork. I don't either. What were our golf plays? I tweeted them. I'm on Morikawa, FOMO. Finau was my single bullet, and then I took a long shot on Alex Noren. He ain't winning shit though, so don't get involved there. All right, let's look at Missouri's schedule, shall we? Remember, Steak loves Missouri this year. Loves. Murray State, Buffalo, Boston College, Vanderbilt. Wow, they got the Michigan schedule. They got 4 straight home games against nobody. Actually, I shouldn't disrespect Buffalo like that. Good people up there. Then they get a bye week and they go to Texas A&M. Wow, that works out well. 4 tune-ups. They're getting the Michigan treatment. I like this. If you're a Missouri investor, you got to like this. Then you go from Texas A&M to at Massachusetts. What a waste of jet fuel. Missouri going to play at Massachusetts. No offense, Furl. Then you come back from Massachusetts. You play Auburn at home. I don't think Auburn's going to be very good this year. Then here's where it gets tricky. You go at Alabama, but after Alabama, you get a bye week before Oklahoma. Then you go to South Carolina. Then you go to Mississippi State. Now, listen, these aren't really good teams, but that's still pretty tough to go back-to-back on the road. Hostile environments in the SEC. Michigan would never. And then at home against Arkansas. This is a favorable schedule. Steak is on Brady Cook to win the Heisman. They're losing to Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from Oklahoma. Blake Baker leaving is going to hurt them big time. Where was Blake Baker? 8 starters coming back on offense. I think I already mentioned that. All their receivers, 3 of 5 offensive linemen, including their center, which I always like. And they get some guys back on defense, too. Jackson Arnold is not special. Defensive coordinator who is now at LSU. You don't fucking say. Love that. I'm an LSU guy. That's why. I'm an LSU guy. Shout out Jane Daniels for the Heisman winner. Let's go Cornfields with 3 sub bangs. There we go. Coltrane, Corco, Axe and Jacks, W's. W sub bangs to get the vibes up in here. I am running out of steam. It's been a long week. A lot going on. I haven't even packed. I'm going to Paris for 9 days. I don't even have a hotel booked. All we got is our flights. Anybody else travel like that? That's how my wife and I roll. We'll figure it out at the airport. I'm just a Brian Kelly guy. Even though he's a scumbag piece of shit, he's just a really good football coach. He was a hostile. No. Hard out on that. Sounds fun, though. If I was like, if you're young and single, that sounds great. Cheap, too. Should be fun. All right, next team. Looking forward to talking about it. LSU Gold Tigers. Burton, give me Devon Smith, Alabama, when it comes to the Heisman. All right. I don't think he's going to win the Heisman, but take it. Take it. Here we go. Gus Nussmeier coming in. This guy's played. Gus Nussmeier was a backup to the Heisman Trophy winner, but this guy has gotten live game experience. Garrett, not Gus. Sorry. Garrett Nussmeier. Let's read about him. Oops. Sorry. After spending most of 2 seasons behind Jaden Daniels, Nussmeier gives an example of what to expect when Daniels bypassed the ReliaQuest Bowl. Nussmeier threw for 395 yards and 3 touchdowns and led a game-winning drive. The touchdown total and passing yardage set school records for a player making his first career start. Until then, Nussmeier had limited production and 7 appearances as a freshman and 6 as a sophomore. All right, hear me out. True, although I don't think you get Wi-Fi over the Atlantic, but yes. I'm on Twitter after the stream. I live in BR. You either have to come to the Bama game or Ole Miss. Both will have played at night. I'll hook you up with everything. Love that, Bork. Hit me up. Maybe the DGen crew will make a trip this year. We'll talk about it. Although my wife really wants to go to an SEC football game, so she'll probably have to get priority over that. Okay. 6 offensive starters and 6 defensive starters return. Blake Baker, as you mentioned, is the new defensive coordinator. I love Harold Perkins. Love. New running back, new wide receivers, except Kyron Lacey's back. 4 of the 5 offensive linemen are back. You love that. Secondary's back, which their secondary was fucking atrocious, but at least you want some guys who have played. Maybe they can improve. That's what happens, you know. 3 seniors, too. Harold Perkins is back. Love Harold Perkins. Will the new defensive staff make a difference? Can Nussmeier keep it going? Is the roster deep enough for their schedule? Well, let's talk about it. Top newcomer, CJ Daniels, came from Liberty. That's good. I got to watch. I'm going to try to watch the spring game. Oh, I still need to watch Louisville spring game. I'll do that on the ferry today when I head in. Here we go. USC week 1. They're losing to USC? I don't think so. Even though, I'm kind of high on USC this year. That's going to be a fun game. I don't think Brian Kelly is the type of guy. Thank you again, Cornfields, for the sub banks too. By the way, appreciate it. One thing about LSU is there 2 offensive coordinators. Joe Sono coordinator. They were the QB coach. Offensive line is the best in the conference. Damn. I don't like that. I that gives me New England Patriots vibes. I don't like that. Chelly, what's up? Good morning. Did he shit on PSU chat? No, I didn't, Chelly. Last year, to be fully transparent with you, I thought about making Drew Aller one of my long shot Heisman picks. I believe he was 28-1. I watched his highlight film. It's about 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes on YouTube. I don't think I ended up fading Penn State. My buddy did. But I wasn't impressed. I was not overly impressed with Drew Aller. I just wasn't. I kind of like Nick Singleton, but nobody really likes him. I liked him. I am neither in or out on Penn State this year. I think it's probably chalk with Ohio State, but I hope not because I hate Ohio State. There you go. Filled you in for Penn State. All right, let's talk about this LSU schedule. By the way, last year they lost to Alabama, lost to Ole Miss, and lost to FSU. But let's be honest, chat. Let's be honest, chat. All those games were quite competitive, except FSU, which was a 3-unit fucking DGen squad ride POD. Piss. That was terrible. Yeah, Mike Norvell really shoved me in a fucking locker. Do you guys know what a swirly is? Back in my day, there was bullying. I wasn't the bully. I got bullied at a young age. I never got a swirly, but I knew what a swirly was. They pick you up and they put your head in a toilet and they flush it. That's what Mike Norvell did to me last year. Week 1, right out of the gate. See, I'd rather be in Paris. That's why I don't bet week 1. Under LSU. Let's see. LSU. 9.5 wins. Under minus 150. So here's the thing, Bork. I appreciate the LSU chat. Nuggets, by the way. Garrett Nussmeier doesn't have any excuses. Great O-line of playmakers all over the field. If Blake Baker gets his defense right, let's hope the team will be in the playoffs. I concur, and I'm probably going to take that. What are they to make the playoffs? Can they make the playoffs winning 9 games? That would be a question I'd love to have the answer to. Just don't think LSUD will be good. I don't either, but I'm going to tell you right now, Brian Kelly is a motherfucker, and that is for sure where the emphasis is going to be this season. He demands greatness. Everywhere he goes, the man wins. Let's talk about the schedule. USC week 1, they ain't losing to USC. They're just not. Nicholls at South Carolina, UCLA at home, South Alabama, then a big showdown, Ole Miss. They could be 5-0 going into that game, but I'll tell you what, even if they're not, even if they're 4-1, they are waxing Ole Miss's ass. Then they go to Arkansas. That could be a look-ahead game. Or a letdown spot. Circle that, chat. Circle that. Oh, I actually circled the wrong fucking game. God damn it. Can you guys see what game I circled? Not the best circling job. At Arkansas. Let down or look at, because after that, great, I can't read what their next opponent is. At Texas A&M. Then they get a bye before Bama at home. This is exactly what you want. At Florida is going to be tough. Vanderbilt, Oklahoma. Do they make the playoffs at 9-3? Nussmeier is not winning the Heisman, by the way. They're not going to give it back-to-back years to a Brian Kelly quarterback. They're just not. Jane Daniels was a rightful winner. I heard a guy, Brett McMurphy, say at Bet Bash that he thought Nussmeier to go number 1 overall could be a good bet. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. Good quarterback. I'm going to say I would like for LSU to make the playoffs. Does anybody have a line? Yes. Yes. Why did they change him last year? That was so stupid. Absolutely. Tasty W, sub bank, 17 months. Appreciate you. Nussbus has a cannon of an arm. Yeah, he's going to be just fine. He's going to be just fine. LSU will be fine. It's a challenging schedule, though. Zero doubt about that. Zero doubt. The NFL Discord's buzzing. That's what we like to fucking hear. Let's go. We got football in the air. I can smell it. Buzzing, I will tell you. Love that. Drop the Discord link while you're here. Anyone want to lab the ultimate fix boy home run parlay? No, not right now, but thank you, though. They play their hard games at home. Ole Miss, Bama, and OU. Yep. Which will, unfortunately, I'm telling you, one letdown spot will happen. Maybe it's Arkansas. W Discord. Thank you, Nightbot. Hop in the Discord if you haven't already. Don't forget the spaces, too. You see that link up there? It's pinned up there in Twitch. Thank you, Fat Girls. W Mod. Fat Girls working overtime. We love that. 6 p.m. College football spaces. Anyways, nobody's gotten me a line, by the way, on LSU to make the playoffs. I guess they don't want it. No. He gets one more year. That's what I think. Okay. Can somebody talk to me about Tennessee? What am I missing here? Over is minus 170. No. What's up with the Tennessee love? Maybe Florida. Plus 100? Thank you. Yeah, I don't understand it. Is this guy that good? Isn't he a true freshman? You kind of like Tenny? God damn it, Steak. By the way, motherfucker, I need your final plays. The newsletter is shaped up. I'd say the newsletter is about 60% complete. Looks good. We're off to a good start. ACC is done. I need your final plays. No more late leans after that, fucker. If you start telling me as week 1 creeps up, you love a team to make the playoff, win the natty, blah, 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 and it all happens and it wasn't in the newsletter, I'm going to be pissed. This team returns 5 starters on offense, both leading wide receivers. No, just the leading wide receiver. 3 of 5 offensive linemen, true freshman quarterback, 6'5", 215, Nico Ayamaleva. He was a freshman last year. Nico was? He played? Wow. I do like Heupel. Is it Josh or Mark? What's his name again? Josh Heupel. I'm from California. Watched Nico in high school. I never got blown away. Who knows? He could have changed. Sorry to tell you, the Falcons ain't winning shit. Keep it to the Discord. If you want to talk shit about sports, get in the Discord. W's. Don't say that. Nothing's a lock. I hate the L word. He played the bowl game against Iowa. Oh, how'd he look? He didn't look that good. Did he look good? I don't remember. I don't remember how he looked. Oh, they won 35-0. He looked just fine. Okay. Last season, lost to Georgia, lost to Missouri, lost to Alabama, lost to Florida. Bro, they only returned 2 starters on defense. Trent's Addy plug. It's a lock, Degenerate Weekly. I hope you're right. I just don't know that you are right. Is anybody laying minus 170 for Tennessee to have 8 wins? I'm not. Steak, what do you like for Tennessee? 2 starters on defense coming back? There's no idea about Mizzou. I don't know, man, Trent. I kind of think Missouri is like, they're not slurping them by any means, but they're underestimating. What's the win total? What's up, Matt? Yeah, I don't know why I changed it, but it was showing LSU still for some reason. First game of the year, Chattanooga. Next game, NC State and Charlotte. That's going to be a fun game. I hope NC State wins because I'm going to be on the NC State's over, but I don't know. NC State's got an experienced defense, though. But to your average Joe, they don't realize it. Yeah, you might be right. Might be right. Kent State. And then Oklahoma. Tough first 4 games. Michigan would never. Tough first 4 games for Tennessee. Neutral field, NC State, and then at Oklahoma. That's tough. Then they got a bye week. Then it's at Arkansas. 4 straight home games after that. Listen to this. Starting with Florida, Bama, Kentucky, Mississippi State. Then they got to go to Georgia. You're telling me this team has to win 9 games? Picks with P. Says Nico to win Heisman. No, I do not like Georgia Tech. I'm not a Haynes King guy. I think it's FSU. I like FSU. Buying the dip. Probably beyond FSU. I'm not going to wager too much, though. Just find a loss on the schedule. It's QBX. I think they can beat everyone but Georgia. Really? I think they could lose. I think they could lose to NC State. I think they can lose at Oklahoma. I think they could lose to Bama. I think they could lose at Georgia. I don't know. Well, I guess it's as long as they win one of those. Yeah. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough season. I mean, tough schedule for Tennessee. Going to Oklahoma is not going to be easy. Speaking of Oklahoma, do we like them for any reason? I don't really know that I do. I think I'm out on Venables. Biggest win total of the year last year, 3 units. Over over Oklahoma. Love that. I don't think I'm in on Jackson Arnold. I don't know why I keep saying that. Sorry. Four offensive starters coming back on offense. Sorry, 4 starters on offense coming back. 6 starters on defense coming back. Great year last year. 10-2. Had to have it. Lost to Arizona in the Alamo Bowl. Oklahoma's win total. First year in the SEC, by the way, obviously, for Oklahoma and for Texas. 7.5 over minus 145. Wow. Oklahoma is not expected to be very good. You know what that tells me? They're not going to be very good. First 4 games are at home. Temple, Houston, Tulane, Tennessee. Then at Auburn, Texas, South Carolina, at Ole Miss, Maine. Wasted jet fuel. At Missouri, Bama, LSU. This team is going to lose 4 of their last 5 games. That's what's going to happen. All new offensive line. Same running back, same wide receivers. You're on drugs. Motherfucker doesn't even use the right your. Yeah. I mean, I hope they beat Ole Miss. We'll probably land on 7. Yeah, probably. So 5 losses. Here they are. Tennessee, Texas, Ole Miss, Missouri, Bama. And LSU. There's 6. Oh, I know. Trust me. It's almost impossible not to know who he's a fan of. Gingers don't have souls. Give them a break. That's mean. No bullying. Although it might not hurt. They're going to lose to Tulane in week 3. They'll beat Tennessee. All right. I don't like Oklahoma. Steak, you want to fade Oklahoma? Should we put that in the newsletter? I'll fade Oklahoma. You guys are watching it right now. You literally just witnessed the birth of a future. How'd it feel? Savory Paris DGen. Oh, thank you. A little steak fries Paris recommendation. Thank you. I will. I appreciate that. Jackson Arnold's winning Heisman. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm fading Oklahoma. We're fading Oklahoma. Steak. I'm going to add it in right now. Add it to the SEC. We'll put it after my Heisman pick. We'll do Oklahoma under 7.5 wins. And according to Bet Online, it is plus 115. Yep. I'm going to put that in bold, and I have to go add it to the write-up. Yep. Okay. This is good. Copy. Paste. Oklahoma Sooners. Excuse me. Okay. The pick under 7.5 wins, plus 115. Fuck primer. Can't argue with that one. Oklahoma going to shock some teams this year. Javon sold me on that on the CFP podcast. Oh, no. Javon likes Oklahoma? That's not good. Throw all your stock into Mizzou. This is a waste of time. Yeah, we already talked about that. Did you miss the Mizzou talk? Steak is all in on Missouri. All in, every which way. Brady Cook to win the Heisman, make the playoff, over wins. Okay. I got to take a piss. 11-18. I'm just going to go over Texas A&M, then I'm going to take a piss and head out. You missed it all? Oh, that sucks. OU literally has the best defense in the SEC. I just don't even know how that's possible. Am I allowed to accept Prime's action? No, not in here. Missouri is my 5U fade this year after a historic season. Wow, I don't like that. They showed me something, man, in Georgia. Talk to me about Texas A&M. I know Special K is not in here today, but he likes Notre Dame to beat A&M, and I'm happy that he does. He's a smart dude. He's a sharp dude. I give him shit for being biased, but still respect his opinion. Working on my French. Got the quarterback coming back, Connor Wegman. I'm just not a big Connor Wegman guy. I don't see it with him. Running backs, wide receivers, 3 offensive linemen coming back. Only 4 starters on defense. Mike Elko, first-year head coach. Colin Klein, offensive coordinator. I like him. I know you don't like it. That's why I like it. Oh, you're fading me? That's rude. 3 big questions. Can the O-line make improvements? Can Connor Wegman stay healthy? Is Mike Elko the right man for the job? Listen, Elko is from the Brian Kelly tree. He's probably a good coach, but I don't think so. I think he's a fine coach. Fine coach. Good leader of men. He's going to run a good program, as they say in SEC country. Program. I just don't know that I'm there with Connor Wegman. Last year, though, he was so much better than Max Johnson. 82 of 119, 8 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Pretty good. Pretty classic. I've seen. I essentially missed everything I got to hear. I'm not going over Georgia. Not even funny how much of an upgrade Elko is. Fair enough. Jimbo Fisher is atrocious. He's one of the worst first football coaches of all time to ever win a national championship. Jameis Winston merchant. Top newcomer is an edge, Nika Scorant. Emerging star, linebacker, Tarian York. Most valuable player, Connor Wegman. Under. Not buying it. I'm not buying it. So played the most cupcake schedule last year and lost the 2 biggest games. Yeah, but dude, they went into Georgia and they fucking banged. I watched that game because I had Missouri under team total and it fucking hit. I mean, it didn't hit. All right. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So Texas A&M last year, terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7-5. Lost to Miami. Abysmal. Lost to Bama, lost to Tennessee, lost to Ole Miss, lost to LSU. And they lost to Oklahoma State in the bowl game. Losers. This year, Notre Dame at home. Then McNeese at Florida. Bowling Green at Arkansas. Then Missouri at home. Bye week. At Miss State. LSU at home. At South Carolina. New Mexico State. At Auburn. Texas. The schedule isn't like super duper difficult. What is this win total? 6.5. 6.5. Texas A&M. Everybody's slurping that shit on Texas A&M. You're telling me their win total is 6.5? Brother. Let me tell you something right now. I think I'm fading Texas A&M. I don't think they're going to be awful. Yeah. So A&M needs six losses. That's crazy because the schedule ain't that difficult. Notre Dame, Missouri, LSU, Texas. That's 4. I guess at Florida, 5. I don't know. This is crazy. This is too low. But I'm not the kind of guy who sees value on the over. I think it's telling. I think this is telling. So they're going to lose to Notre Dame. That's what's going to happen. Connor Wegman's a bitch. I'm just kidding. I don't know him personally. I shouldn't say stuff like that for the college athletes you don't know personally. I just don't really think he's that good. Is he an upgrade? Yes. Is Mike Elko an upgrade? Yes. By the way, Mike Elko used to coach at Notre Dame, so you know he's going to get him fired up for that game. Johnny Wallen says, I'll be at the A&M Missouri game. Nervous as a Mizzou fan. A&M opened up -4.5. Wait. That can't be right. A&M did not open -4.5. That's impossible, Johnny. Not to say you're a liar. Riley Leonard is going to be playing his first game with India Texas A&M against his former coach. Oh, shit. That's a fucking great narrative. So they got to lose to Notre Dame, Florida, Missouri, LSU, Texas. It's really all I see. All right. That's it. We're going to finish it. We're going to finish with the spaces. I got to shut it down and I got to get out of here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. That was fun. So I got to cut it short today. We'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. I am flying out tomorrow. Actually, we'll probably do 10:30 tomorrow because I'm less corp. 10:30 tomorrow morning. Spaces tonight. Please be there. Go RSVP. Click the link. It's pinned. Subscribe to the newsletter. Last time I'm going to tell you. Subscribe. You can subscribe for free. There are some people that pay. Somebody signed up and paid yesterday. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys supporting our work. A&M -4. Yeah, that makes sense. W Stream. Thank you guys. Good luck on all your bets. I'll see you tomorrow. College Football Spaces tonight with Stake hosting. Please bring your plays, your sell jobs, whatever you want to talk about. We'll see you at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great day. Newsletter out tomorrow with official future best bets. All right.